Good morning, everyone. It is, I don't remember the date, Wednesday, November 27th, here at the Daily Healing Energy with CO. Gonna see what's rocking and rolling going on today. Okay, so this is the going forward card, okay? You see it's a gorgeous landscape, the path running through it, going forward and healing. This is kind of really awesome. So I had a discussion with my eldest son last night. He was struggling with the day after. He had a couple really good days where his confidence was real high. He was working towards some things those 2 days. And then the third day, he had a hiccup. And all of a sudden, his brain decided to go back and look at the previous 2 days and say, you know what? Those days were horrible, right? Now, the first response is, why would you want to do that? You know, in my head, the first response was, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to negate 2 really good days and turn them into something bad? Now, let me be very clear. My son's on the spectrum, and the one area that he struggles the most is the emotions. And so working with him neurological pathways-wise is a matter of rewiring his neuropathways from what his brain due to his particular type of spectrum into something more manageable as he is now a man and he graduates this year and all that. So you have all these things working in that. You have hormones and things like that. Any which way, to get to the point, what I ended up suggesting, because he does journal, okay, to get his anger out, and in different ones you see the joy of the day and things, and then he goes back. So I had suggested, let's get a second journal. And the second journal is going to be the yesterday journal. Okay, you're not going to write a bunch of sentences in this yesterday journal. But what you have to do before you write in your today journal is you have to, go to the yesterday journal and give yourself a bullet point and write a good thing that happened. So, for example, for him, the previous day was, and I stopped at 3. I told him it had to have a minimum of 3, but he could list as many as he wanted, but without conversation, just listing the good thing. So the previous day I told him, I said, you got your Spanish assignment done, you got to go to the comic book shop, and you went to the store that you wanted to go to get the things you needed. Those are 3 great things. Now, I could list 4 more at that time, but I told him, I said, minimum of 3. And then after you write those 3 bullet points from the day before in your yesterday journal, then you're allowed to write in your today journal. Okay, so you have to switch the book. But it's a matter of retraining those neurological pathways for him in order to continue going forward in a positive motion. It's overcoming the training we've been in either by experiences of the past or just our brain activity in general. I believe, honestly, we're all on the spectrum to some degree. We all have something we hyperfixate on. We all have something that overwhelms us with stress. We all have those days where we don't want to entertain people and we don't really want to socialize. So somewhere or another, the brain does get tired in that way. The whole point is not only to overcome those old habits or those old neurological pathways, but to move forward in a good direction, breaking those neurological pathways and forming new ones for the brain to grasp onto, being the positives of yesterday. And so for me, this is a great card to help share that story. And to let you know that something as simple as doing that, for a few weeks can help retrain those neurological pathways into a positive point to where it's not that you don't remember the lessons of the negatives, but you want to make sure you're harping those positives. Any which way, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Stay good.